is, I mean, everybody talks about data traffic, which is very clearly exploding. There's no doubt about that. There is also the aspect of signaling traffic, which is going to become a serious issue as well, especially with the advent of what we call the Internet of Things, introduction of M2M type of applications. We talk about, some people say 50 billion devices by 2020. I don't know, the number could be 30, could be 40, could be 50. Bottom line is, each one of these devices are going to generate a lot of signaling traffic. So anyway, to answer your question, yes, the devices do put a lot of pressure on the networks. There's no doubt about that. And the dilemma for operators, I mean, it's not a dilemma. I mean, the operators need to keep adding subscribers. I mean, that's how they generate their revenues. Everybody wants a smartphone. Actually, I have some information here. Smartphone fact sheet. Nielsen, September 11, 40% of the U.S. mobile users own a smartphone. That's a lot. 35% of American adults own a smartphone. There's also a growth of smart devices worldwide. And it's not only the smartphone. You've got all sorts of other devices. You've got tablets, you've got dongles, data dongles. I mean, the multitude of things is there, and it's going to grow.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know, to his point, with 15 billion, you know, the common number is by 2015, it's 15 billion devices. You know, with the influx of new applications, mobile payments, NFC, smart grid, M2M with logistics and healthcare, military and public safety applications becoming pervasive in the network, you know, you're going to have a lot of collision. That being said, and this kind of goes back to the back panel, one of the things that carriers are probably going to look to do, and I know this is slightly off topic, but they're really looking to monetize their edge 2G and 3G networks in their low packet delivery formats for M2M. And Verizon's #1 focus for 2012 is M2M because of the ARPU increases, the margin increases, and the fact that we are going to 15 billion connected devices by 2015, so say the analysts and pundits. That being said, strategically we have to, carriers have to look away from, this device gets this many minutes and this device gets this many mega data and this device gets this many services.
One of the things that we've had a lot of discussions with customers about is understanding the customer experience and also trying to manage some expectations. And a lot of it, I think, the operators around the world are trying to figure out who is using what device, where in the network, what types of services are they using when they happen to be in that location. And there's not a lot today of information that they can glean to figure that out. So giving more and more information to the point of reference to the customer is going to be important. I think the challenge, too, is with the information, the intelligence that's in the devices becomes privacy as well. I mean, there's location-based technologies in every device that's out there. And there's a lot of concern around consumer organizations around consumer privacy. What information? I mean, I think there was an article around one of the games out there is if you were to upload your score, it actually pulled information about your contact as well. So there's a lot of unknowns out there. This is a new area for us that we're heading down. Consumer privacy is going to be something we're going to have to tackle, and there's going to be a lot of discussions, I think, around that.